My eagerness to have money, to be independent, and to avoid excessive begging. I have pride. I can't be begging people and then receiving insult and all that. Why I went into the business. That's 470,000 naira per.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Legit Hustler and I'm right here with
Mara Sweet Cravings.
So tell me, what actually prompted you to start this kind of business, to go into baking?
What prompted me was my eagerness to have money, to be independent, and to avoid excessive begging, because I have pride. I can't be begging people and then receiving insults and all that. So I needed to have my own money so I can do things at my own convenience.
So as a baker, what's the most embarrassing moment you had?
An opposite gender trying to patronize you. The person already have seen that you are desperate, like you want to have that customer by all means. So the person starts with, will you come to my house to pick up the cash? I cannot do transfer. I don't have chance to go use POS, this and that. I hope you do the delivery. I hope you come in person, this and that. So from all those things, you already know that this person is up to something else, and then you'll be feeling bad because deep down you want that patronage, but the other side of you might say, all this whole thing is not making sense again. And other times was period where people will say, can you do payments on delivery? You bring to my place, I'll give you money. And we don't do that here because we deal with perishable things. What if you get to the person's location and then the person starts saying, oh, my husband has seen someone who is doing it 1 naira? Or what if my husband is no longer interested? We now have all those things. So we cannot actually do anything like payments on delivery.
What's your biggest loss in this business?
Well, my biggest loss was the time I like this peanut that you're seeing here now. Sometimes like the process of making it, sometimes it's not always favorable during the rainy season. So there was a time I made a whole lot, like a big quantity. It's more than 5 pints, and then the whole thing spoiled because of the weather. I had to sit down and think, what can I do to stop this? Is it that during rainy season I will not be doing my business again? And then I had to come up with something nice that I'm still doing, and I still have the peanuts you can.
For how long have you been baking?
For 3 years now, because I started learning work as of April 2022. I started learning, and I count that as the time I started the business, because I didn't wait to finish learning before I started getting small money from it. So as I was learning, I was making adverts.
So how was it like when you started? Did you get support from family and friends?
Yes, I got support from family and friends. Before I started, it was one of my friends that encouraged me I should go into it, I should go and learn the skill. I said, it's expensive, this and that. He said, don't worry, he's going to sponsor. He's not sponsor, he's going to support me in any way he can. So I started learning, I registered, started learning, and the day I started learning was the day I started making adverts. So I post my work, I do any practical post. So I was not getting customer. The first day I posted my work, I got customer.
For someone that is interested in this kind of business, that wants to go into baking, how much is required at least to start up?
There is no amount required because I did not have anything to start. The only thing I needed was to make registration and then bought things for practicals. Because if you said, if I should say now that you need 10,000, no, there is no fixed amount for it. When you start by registering to a person, the person you want to learn from, or the person that wants to tutor you, you begin to do advert. Sometimes you will not even have the tool, but when you get work, if you are staying with a nice person, because me, I learned from a nice person. The works I was getting then, I did not have tools to be doing them, but I was doing it with her own tools, and then maybe paying for the oven charge and all that.
What are the challenges you face baking?
One of the challenges is the electricity power supply, because most times you will need electricity for you to use most of the tools we use here. And then sometimes, as somebody that is still starting, you might not have the money to buy generator first. That will not be the first thing you buy. So now you will need light for you to power these. You will need light for you to use your mixer. You will need light for your freezer to be on. You will need light for so many things. So sometimes when there is no light, it will delay.
What are the tools required to start this kind of business?
One, you should have measuring equipment. Either you have a scale, measuring cup, digital scale, we have manual scale, we have cups that can give you equivalent to scale measurement. Then we talk about having an oven. Even before then, you can still be using your pot to do that. You mustn't have an oven as you start today. You're having your oven today. Just that if you're using your pot, you know that it will still take you longer time and more stressful.
So apart from peanuts, what other things do you do? Do you bake?
Yes, I do other things like cake, small chops, surprises, frame, money bouquet, wedding cake, all sorts of cake for any kind of event, birthday, anniversary, reunion. I even train students as well. I have students I train.
You have people you are training.
Yes, currently I have 5 students I'm training.
So do you actually deliver to any parts of the state?
Yes, I deliver to any part of the state. I even had one delivery I did last 2 months to Lagos. So deliver to any part of the state, depending on our agreement.
What's the most costly package you've delivered before?
That's 470,000 naira package.
So what advice do you have for legit hustlers out there who are, hustling legitimately to make ends meet?
The advice I have for legit hustlers is that don't underestimate yourself. Don't say that you are too small to start or that you don't have it all to start. You don't need to have it all to start, and you don't need to have a particular age before you start. You start small, and you need to just be optimistic and work hard towards it. And you will get the result, positive result for that matter.
Wow, thank you so much, Maras, for having me.